This whole side chick narrative is not new, but it still amazes me how incredibly one-sided it is. It really just goes to show how much we've normalized men cheating by blaming the woman for everything.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
He was married with kids. You knew he was married, you monster. You broke up a happy home. Give me a break.
Brittany, we just keep getting to this place. Every time you go quiet, you come back with the foolishness. Listen, how does the saying goes? Okay, a man could sleep with 10 women, get them all pregnant. Okay? But see, he is the sower. He is the husbandman. And that could be legacy. But you're the woman, you're the receiver. And if you mess with 10 men, you get pregnant once, still retain the DNA of all the other 9 men. So now you're talking about defilement, deformities, or as the scriptures like to say, an enemy has done this. Because at the end of the day, imagine walking outside and Stanley, you know what Stanley had to say.
Please stay off my freaking grass. Please. All right, man. Sorry. Thank you.
And so someone gets to step all over the grass, pull their private parts out and pee all in the grass and drop paper and litter all in the grass and just doesn't matter about the foundation, doesn't matter, you know what I'm saying, about what's dropped there, just a trash receptacle. That's the difference between a man and a woman. It's simple biology. It's how God made this thing. It makes common sense. But when you're in a generation where people want to do what they want to do, a lot of you women don't like being women. You want to be in control. And the worst thing about people being in control and don't know what to do with it, they have chaos. And that's why you got all these issues in your head. Like all this little random screaming you be doing, all this goofiness you be doing.
And I put my heart on the chopping block every time and see if it gets sliced and diced or not. I never know. And we're all these nice guys, huh? On Nice Guy Island somewhere, or twiddling their thumbs, reading Bible verses while we're all out here being hoes, because I don't know where they are. The right guy will come and find you, yeah? When? We're patiently waiting for you, sweetie. And if you're not trying to be my future husband, don't text my phone, because I'm not trying to get attached to you. Yeah. All that cute shit, and then you just change up to the dick you really are.
I know in theory it sounds good keeping the same person to have kids with, but that's insanity as well. So if it doesn't work out with them, it'll work out with someone else. Okay? It just will. That's how that goes. And trust me, I know it's ghetto. It is so ghetto being a baby mama, and thinking about multiple baby daddies is scary. But, me and my baby gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right. So we're moving forward, onward, and upward, okay? Save the, you should have got the ring first. It wasn't gonna work out anyways. In conclusion, stepdaddy season. Big aura, big lumber, big follow through, need only apply.
You got issues in your brain. Because you can be pregnant by the one man, and be bragging about how you had some outside dick that was so good that it made you want to run home and tell your man. You got too many affairs going on, and you're the one who someone penetrates and drops a deposit into. You will never drop a deposit into a man, no matter what you do. Not with your anatomy. So cut it out, Brittany Renner.
He's not happy. His wife most likely knows he's not happy either. And the side chick knows he's not happy, because otherwise, why would he be calling her? Irony is truly spectacular. The side chick and the person with the side chick are actually a vibrational match to one another. They have low self-esteem and low self-worth, no loyalty to themselves or others, and are seeking validation outside of themselves.
And don't give me that it's a dick thing shit either.
And don't give me that it's a dick thing shit either, Bleak.
and then you throw in a wife that potentially doesn't know. A lot of times they do, and they just stay for the benefits. You're not standing on shit. You're just reflecting back the same fear your husband has. He's afraid to leave you, just like you're afraid to leave him.
Buttermilk biscuits.
People gotta take accountability for their mess. I know that's hard, and a lot of people don't want to do it. It's easier to point the finger, but when you point the finger, you miss out on the opportunity to grow. Delicious.
Well, if this ain't the pot calling the kettle black. Whoo! Yeah, it's very interesting to me that, like always, you talk around in circles. So yes, there is a do. You're it. And no one would know better than you, Brittany. No one would know better than you, because we see your up and down foolishness all the time.
Y'all some unstable creatures. See, I ain't gonna say the B word. I'm gonna say unstable creatures. It's my new word for y'all.
Let's just be real here, Brittany. There's a huge difference between Willem Dafoe and Henry Cavill. That's why the director understands just how to cast who walks in the room. You know this secret yourself. And that's why the way you act is you confessing to the people who you really are. So stop it with the, normalizing men cheating, because you can't cheat anything but a test. That's what it comes down to. You said you're a human being. You all want to claim you want respect. So then why are you always trying to act like you're some test or exam for somebody to flunk or fail? When you get to playing dress up and dolled up, faking your height, faking your nails, faking your eyelash, faking your hair, and all this other different stuff under pounds of makeup, somewhere in between there, you don't want to accept what you really are. You want to pick and choose with that, because one moment you're so free, but the next moment you feel the emotional of that, the repercussions of that, and then you want to deny. Nah, this don't have nothing to do with no normalizing nothing, because we've been had side dudes and we've been had side females. What that's going to do in both situations, because there's a thing called adultery, it's going to get somebody deleted. That's what's going to happen. But at the end of the day, men are known to be creatures, have more than one woman. It just is what it is. You're not going to fulfill everything. He's going to go to work. He's going to be traveling. He's going to be doing a lot of things depending on what kind of man he is, because I know the type of men that you go after. These type of men are to be shared. They're going to be shared. That's why when they walk in a room and they give presentations, especially for their job, that's called sharing them. I just throw just a pastor out there, just something just as, somebody could think that that's low level. He's shared with people. They're going to call him 2 in the morning, pray for my family, or somebody just got, my mother just got admitted to the hospital. She could die. Pastor shooting up there to the hospital. So sitting with the family for hours, praying with them, whatever the case may be. He shared. So that's just off of taking it away from sexual anything. We are meant to be shared. Way more than a woman is. Because your anatomy proves what you're supposed to be and not be. But you can't accept that. Miss Brittany Renner. So again, Brittany Renner, this is not a matter of who gets away with the most quote-unquote cheating. Because we all know that for some reason, y'all females love to live comparatively. That's a fact. And then you bring that mess over to your men. The same way when you go out there and be free and have all these careers and accolades and all this other stuff, you want to bring that into the house. Nah, you could be a boss. Do that all day. But you keep that out that man's house. Keep that out the house that he is accountable for under God in real marriage. Now, this corporate foolishness out here, there's these corporate mergers and these fake artificial marriages and all that different stuff. Yeah, you can do whatever you want to. Man and woman looking at each other's face and say we're equal to each other and there ain't no roles and all that different stuff. You can do that. Just the same way the traditional people can be traditional. But here's the difference. It's a difference in order. That's the difference. Stanley broke it down to you in just a few words. Stay off my grass. There's a difference between stay off my grass and just a random field that everybody can litter in and step all over and walk all over with no repercussions. So yeah, just continuing. I don't know that Mr. Let Go made it simple enough for you on the podcast that you were on. We're talking about the lock and key analogy. So continuing on, a lot of you women out here like you, Brittany, you want to stand center court with your man, a referee to stand in the middle, and you want life to just toss the ball up and you just go at it, a free-for-all. It's not how this works. Not when you're created by an orderly God. That's not how that works. So it's more so like my man Stanley. It's a difference or an issue of protection versus no protection. When you're a woman who has protection, because you're soil anyway, you're always going to be soil, and that man is always going to be the steward and the farmer. That's why he has a penis and you have a vagina. But here's the thing. When you have real protection and you're in the midst of order, you'll always have a Stanley coming out saying, stay off my freaking grass. But when you're by yourself, who's going to say that? This is delicious. You got crystals, we got White Castle. I'm out, baby. Hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell.